Welcome back, everyone. We are in the final and the last video of my fasting diet system, wherein we've talked about the introduction in the first video, then we went on to 1 meal a day, OMAD, and then we went to 48 hours slash 7 days complete water fasting, nothing else. Now we are in the fourth video, wherein we are going to talk about the problems and solutions related to water fasting. This is more of a sum up of the second and the third video. So, with that thought, let me just give you one golden advice. Before you actually get into these water fasting, remember it's very challenging. Take doctor's advice. I'm in no way responsible for any mishap. I experienced it in my with my abilities, with my potential to take these extreme challenges. In your case, you may have a different body type. You may be obese, you may be weak, you may be very thin, whatever may be the case. That is why I ask you to take medical advice. So let's talk about the last final part of the video, which is problems and solutions with fasting. This video will actually clarify much of your doubts. So with that thought, let's just dive into it. So, okay, the problems and the fears. Let's open it up. Energy concern. आपको लगता है no food is equal to no energy belief? पहला पॉइंट, ये पहला फियर है. ठीक है, फियर सोल्यूशन में तो बहुत सारी चीज़ें बात कर लूँगा. चलो एक एक करके फियर और प्रॉब्लम को भी मैं डिकोड करता हूँ. ये जो एनर्जी कंसर्न है ऑफ नो फूड नो एनर्जी, ट्रस्ट मी गाइज, I'll tell you, when the body hits ketosis is the right term, when you're fasting, or when your body does not find calories in the blood or through your stomach because of churning of the food, then it starts to take energy from your fat cells. और वो जो हंगर आप एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं इज नॉट ट्रू हंगर, बिकॉज द बॉडी हैज़ इनफ कैलोरीज इन itself because of the fat that's stored in you to survive you for months actually. So no food is equal to no energy is a very is the fear, but it's not true. All right, that experience that you're having is all false. It's a wrong notification that your stomach gets because of the habit that it has to get food every now and then. Second is social pressure, right? That's the problem and the fear. What if I'm not eating and the family gatherings and cultural eatings? How do I cope up then? It's up to you. All right. If you want to eat, eat. If you don't want to eat, don't eat. But know it that you are on a fasting mode, and fasting, because it's something that I would love to do it lifetime. You know, be sometimes on OMAD, sometimes on 48 hours, 7 days. अब 7 days तो नहीं करना चाहूँगा, लेकिन 48 आवर्स और OMAD मैं हमेशा करना चाहूँगा. तो जब फैमिली गैदरिंग्स हो रही है या कल्चरल ईटिंग हो रही है, ये कितनी बार ही होता है महीना में? 2 बार 3 बार. ठीक है, फाइन, लेट मी स्किप दैट डे. देयर इज नथिंग रॉन्ग विद इट. सो लेट्स इराडिकेट दैट फियर. Third fear is no experience because of habiting eating and panic hunger. कभी भी मैं पैनिक करता हूँ या स्ट्रेस में हो जाता हूँ तो मुझे खाना पसंद है, या आई एम सो हैबिचुअल टू ईटिंग 4 meals a day. So I have no experience. I understand. Everyone is like that. We've been brought up like that. But to experience the other side of it is way more beautiful. To just be empty stomach most of the times of your life. It's going to change every dynamic: your health, your hobbies, your social, your spiritual life, your intellect, your career, and your material. All 7 areas of your life is going to be beautiful by just following this one thing. It's gonna just be that catalyst that's gonna trigger a lot of other things. Not alcohol, guys. This is black coffee. Hunger, fear is the next point. Just to let you know, it's misinterpreting signals, because we have always been into the habitual eating and panic hunger response. So hunger fear is all signal. Adaptation phase, headache, irritation, low energy होगा ही होगा, क्योंकि यही तो चैलेंज है. पहला 3 से 4 दिन ये हेडेक, ये इरिटेशन, ये लो एनर्जी, बिकॉज अब आपका बॉडी को कहाँ से आदत है एनर्जी लेने का? फ्रॉम द ग्लूकोज दैट्स रनिंग इन योर ब्लड, करेक्ट? And now if that supply is cut off, the body is going to find alternate ways of pulling out energy, which is of course your fat cells. But however, in the process of changing from that phase where it was getting energy from the blood to taking energy from the fat, your body is going on a completely different direction. So that irritation, so that headache, so that low energy, so those hunger pangs, that's the actual fact. It's not the other way around that क्योंकि आप खाना बंद कर दियो इसलिए ये सब हो रहा है. ऑफकोर्स ये उसी के चलते हो रहा है, लेकिन ये सिर्फ 3 4 दिन 5 दिन के लिए होता है. उसके बाद यू आर कम्प्लीटली ऑफ इट, यू डोंट रिक्वायर इट. इन सम केसेज माइट बी फॉर 10 days, पर मेरे साथ तो 3 से 4 दिन में आज कम्प्लीटली ऑफ इट. Next is muscle loss fear. Of course, if your meal is not proportional, if you're having one meal a day, you will have muscle loss fear. And जो एक्सट्रीम होता है ना 7 days 20 days का जो कंप्लीट वाटर फास्ट होता है, उसमें तो आप स्पिरिचुअल एक्सपीरियंस के लिए और बहुत सारे बॉडी से टॉक्सिन्स और फैट को रिड्यूस करने के लिए यू डू दैट. इन माई केस आई डिड 7 days बिकॉज I was very toxicated because of New Year's, and secondly, it uplifted me spiritually. Somehow I figured out, oh, freak, this is beautiful. Muscle loss fear, safety concern होता है. This is the last point that I would want to bring. Safety concern तो होता ही है, लेकिन परिवार के साथ रहो, अकेले मत करो, किसी को बता के करो, अपनी वाइफ को, अपने पेरेंट्स को. They will actually think you're mad, but you need to let know someone. In my case, I had a friend. Let me talk about the solution. Actually, I've already spoken about the solution. Energy shift sold, glucose to fat burning, मैंने बता दिया. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपके पास एनर्जी नहीं है, आपको पहले ग्लूकोज से एनर्जी मिलता था, अब फैट से एनर्जी मिलेगा. हंगर कंट्रोल, हंगर इज अ सिग्नल, इट्स नॉट अ कमांड. इट्स इफ यू आर फीलिंग हंग्री, इट्स अ सिग्नल. वो सिग्नल है, आपको हंगर फील हो रहा है, वो सिग्नल है. कमांड तो नहीं है ना, आपको खाना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं तो मैं आपकी ज़िंदगी को बर्बाद कर दूंगा, ऐसा तो नहीं बोलेगा ना हंगर. इज दिस अ सिग्नल? अवॉइड इट फॉर 4 days. See the magic. You are in complete control of your hunger, of that signal. ग्रेजुअल अडॉप्ट करो, पहले 12 घंटा भूखे रहो, फिर 16 घंटा, फिर ओमैड में जाओ. बट आई डोंट रिकमेंड, आई डिड नॉट डू दिस, आई जस्ट स्टार्टेड ओमैड. वट एवर वेज यू वांट टू चूज. सोशल स्ट्रैटेजी, स्मॉल प्रपोजन्स. जब आप सोशली रहते हो, स्मॉल प्रपोजन्स लो, लिक्विड इनटेक लो, या सब कुछ खाओ इफ़ यू आर श्योर इन योर माइंड दैट it's not going to be repetitive every day. Mental shift is eating by choice. इसका क्या मतलब है कि जब आप लिमिटेड खा रहे हो तो ईट बाय चॉइस. मेरे केस में अभी तक वो 100% ट्रू नहीं हुआ है, बिकॉज आई ईट अ लॉट, बट दैट मेंटल शिफ्ट नीड्स टू हैपन. दैट यू आर गोइंग टू ईट दैट लिटिल one meal a day also with a lot of mental clarity. Protein priority, preserve the muscle, that's another solution. And control fasting, short duration only. Don't go for 7 days water fasting just once. Start with 1 meal a day. In my case, I started with 7 meals, then I went to 48 hours, then I went to 1 meal a day. And this was all taught to me by my friend. So that was the problems and solution, guys. If you did like anything, if you didn't like anything, please do write and comment. I would love to improve the course for the upcoming people. Also, there's a subscribe button. I'll be humbled if you subscribe. Thank you so much for patiently listening. This is Rupesh Raj signing off, India's first digital life mapping coach.